Hello viewers. In this documentary, I will talk about the state trade anxiety inventory for adults. It was originally developed by Spielberger, a German psychologist, and the state trade anxiety inventory is a diagnostic tool used for the assessment of anxiety symptoms. The state trade anxiety inventory has total 40 items, and it has two major dimensions, that is the items related to the state anxiety and items related to the trait anxiety. So here, as usual, you can see we have done slight modification uh, with the inventory, but again, no modifications were made in uh, the original items, rather than only the demographic profile of the therapist and the respondent have been added. So here you can see information about the psychotherapist, and here the information about the patient, the person who is going to receive uh, treatment. So as I earlier mentioned that it has two major dimensions. Here you can see the dimensionability of the state trait and state anxiety inventory. So we have 20 items related to state anxiety and 20 items related to the state trait. So here you can see the state anxiety items are those items which are related to state anxiety. State anxiety is actually a transitory uh, emotional state consisting of feeling of apprehension, sorry, and nervousness, and psychological solace such as increased heart rate or respiration. I have also translated the main items so that the therapist can easily explain the items to the patient and they can give a better response. So the first 20 items are related to state anxiety, while the remaining items from 21 till 40 are related to trait anxiety. Trait anxiety is something that is related to one's personality or the way a person is looking or seeing at the world. So it is something that is how people respond to certain stressful situations. So here the items are translated into Urdu, and it would be helpful for the therapist to understand and to communicate to the patient. At the end of the inventory, there is a submit button. So after recording all the responses, just simply click on the submit button, and your responses would be recorded online. Uh, I personally suggest that before collecting data, that is original data from the patients, I recommend that have a practice simply by writing here practice file, and here write your name and fill 4 or 5 of these inventories just for the sake of a practice, and then go for the